The archer took advantage of the situation, turned around, and shot the helpless, envious bird. And this is normally how it happens, dear friends. Moody made this application. If you are envious of others, which tells us, by the way, this is an age-old problem. If you are envious of others, the one you will hurt the most by your envious actions will be yourself. Just like other sins such as bitterness and resentment, anger, all that kills you. It doesn't kill anybody else. There are many people in the grave today because of these inside job sins, while the people they envied, the people they were angry at, the people they were bitter towards are still living and dancing. So, beloved, let's continue looking at why we should not be envious of the wicked. I dealt with the first point last time before we had our communion service last Sunday. The previous Sunday before that. Second, the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked always. But he blesseth the habitation of the just. And I cannot tell you, I cannot give you the number of the millions of blessings that God has bestowed upon our family over the past 33 years. And that's not only the case with me, that is the case with all Christian families, with all of our issues and failures and problems. God has been extremely good to every Christian family that has honored his name. I don't have to ask everybody if that is so. I know that's so, because the Word of God tells us so. And this is why, dear Christian husband and wife and children, you need to count your blessings. Stop worrying about what somebody else has and what other families got to do and your family didn't. You need to count your blessings. Just sit down somewhere if you are a bona fide Christian family this Thanksgiving and just stop thinking about what happened in a negative fashion and count the blessings that God has bestowed upon your family and how far he has brought you, and you know he did it. Now, if you don't have that experience, then I can't help you. You can't do that. But if you know God brought you a mighty long way, you need to say thank you and stop kicking up dust and fussing about something close to nothing. And sing that song, Count Your Blessings. Some of you ought to sing it around the Thanksgiving table. For God has brought you a mighty long way, and you have gone places, and you are at places that you never thought you would get to when you was going through the hell you were going through. The wicked may have a mansion and many material blessings, but they are cursed of the Lord. And you mark this down. We hear about it all the time, don't we? Billionaire takes his wife's hand and jump off of a building together. Are you kidding me? Millionaire's son shoots his father, kills his mother, and then turns the gun on himself. A man who had a beautiful mansion down here in Texas met this beautiful lady. Evidently she had a beautiful daughter as well, and zip bam boom before we know it. And I don't know what has happened to that situation, Both the beautiful mother and the beautiful daughter are dead inside the mansion. And on we can go. It's in the news, man. You read it for yourself. As an example, Psalm 106:15 says, and he gave them their request, but sent leanness into their soul. You can have the big fine house on Pork Chop Hill and Mercedes-Benz and a Beamer in your driveway, but have an inexplicable leanness in your soul, no contentment. Pardon me. No contentment, no joy, no peace, never satisfied, always want more. If your neighbor buys a boat, now you got to go get a boat. You've never been on the water in your life. You can't even swim, but you got to have a boat in your yard just because you can get it on credit. This is what God does to the wicked. Leanness in their souls. He may allow them to be rich, powerful, but their souls do not prosper. Their souls do not have any rest, and most importantly, are not assured of salvation through the blood of Christ. Salvation through Christ.